Students, if your aim is to be a doctor and the only way you could become a doctor is qualifying NEET examination or clearing NEET examination. But if you're a NEET 2025 aspirant, you do not know where to start. That is, which are the high weightage chapters, which are the chapters which you need to focus more, or which are the do or die chapters. In today's video, I'll be explaining every single chapter weightage wise with the help of last 5-year analysis. And towards the end of this video, I'll be telling you about the important topics from every single chapter which you need to revise at least 2 to 3 times. This is Baswaraj sir, your biology master teacher. Welcome to Vedantu Neet English. Let's get into the video. Students, let's get with the first entire weightage of your biology. All of you know the biology has been divided into botany and zoology. But do you know which has higher weightage? Is it botany or zoology? The answer is very simple. If you look at this pie chart right here, you will notice that botany actually has more high weightage compared to zoology, that especially your class 12th botany. And do you know what is the class 12 botany which is highest weightage? That is going to be your molecular basis as well as your principles of inheritance chapter. But let's understand the weightage of every single chapter now. So if you look at this table right here, and if you focus molecular basis 14%, principles of inheritance is 10%. Now apart from that, those two chapters, which are the high weightage chapters in botany? The answer is very simple. That is here. If you notice here, plant kingdom holds around 7%. Then we have your anatomy of flowering plants holds 7%. Then we have your cell cycle and cell division, which has a guaranteed of 2 to 3 question every single year only from Pro Phase 1. So that is your high weightage chapters. And don't worry, the entire PDF will be given to you on the Telegram channel, that is Vedantu Neet English Telegram channel, and also on my Telegram channel, that is Baswaraj Sir Biology. Now students, let's get to the entire weightage by unit wise. See, all of you know, when it comes to botany, the highest weightage is going to be genetics. That is around 20%, which you cannot afford to miss at all. Do not be like, sir, I do not understand molecular basis, can I skip it? No, it doesn't work like that. Now, if you look at your class 11th and 12th botany, plant physiology holds around 19%. That is your all the 3 chapters. Then we have your cell chapter, which has high weightage, that is 17%. Apart from that, ecology also plays a significant role with a 17% weightage. And if you know last year examination, that is NEET 2024, more than 5 questions were there from only one chapter from your ecology, that is diversity chapter. Now, when it comes to zoology, the highest weightage is always and always for your entire human physiology. That is by dividing different chapters. But if you ask me which is what one chapter where questions have repeated most of the times, that is going to be your biotech chapter. Biotech and animal kingdom. Biotech and animal kingdom guarantees around 4 to 5 questions every single year. Then if you look at unit-wise distribution, obviously unit-wise distribution, it is going to be human physiology, which holds highest percentage. Then we have your biomolecules, biology, human welfare, and biotechnology. You can expect less questions from reproduction or evolution. Now let's get into the main topic, that is which are the most important topics which you need to revise at least 3 to 4 times. And if you're studying biology first time, if you're a fresher, these are the topics where you need to emphasize more, pay more attention, or study extra number of times. When it comes to plant kingdom, the one question which has always been repeated, that is going to be your algae, especially those pigment, the cell structure, or anything. Then we have general characteristics of pteridophytes and gymnosperms. So all of you know, when it comes to pteridophytes, that is something called as heterospory, where questions have been derived number of times. And when it comes to gymnosperms, the major difference between Cycas and Pinus. Then we have biology classification, where general features of Monera protista and fungi has been repeatedly asked, especially the fungi, which plays a very significant role. Then we have structural organization. I cannot emphasize this enough. That is, when it comes to morphology, examples are the one to go, because every single year one question will be there from aestivation or placentation. Then we have the tissues, animal tissues and their functions plays a very significant role if you want to understand other chapters also, because that is like basics. When it comes to anatomy, you need to focus on the diagrams and derive the information from the diagrams. Don't try to mug it up. Then we have cell structure and function. Under cell structure and function, if you look at cell division, one question has been repeatedly asked from your meiosis 1 Pro Phase 1. From meiosis 1, prophase 1, one question has been repeated. Then we have plant physiology, C3 cycle, C4 cycle, glycolysis, Krebs cycle, electron transport system, plant hormones. These are the topics where the high weightage comes into the picture. And then human physiology, you cannot stress enough telling that there is no way I can tell you one part is more important compared to the other. Every single part is going to be equally important when it comes to human physiology. Then reproduction, gametogenesis, and in the case of plants and humans, plants, micro and megasporogenesis. In the case of humans, it's going to be your spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Then we have reproduction structures, menstrual cycle, parthenocarpy and apomixis. That one question has been twisted so many times and it has been asked. Then genetics, dihybrid, monohybrid cross, codominance, pedigree analysis and genetic disorders. Do you know, if you look at past 5-year paper, one question has been repeated from your disorders. It could be Mendelian or chromosomal. Mostly chromosomal has been repeated, especially that Down syndrome. Then we have human evolution. Then when it comes to biotechnology, your BT cotton, RNA interference and human insulin, gene therapy, molecular diagnosis. In human welfare, it's going to be AIDS, cancer and drugs. And finally, the ecology. When it comes to ecology, it's a little tricky. You never know which particular chapter can become more high weightage. So you need to know which are the most important points in every single chapter there. That is, if you look at environmental issues, becomes very important. Productivity, primary and secondary productivity. Last year one question was there. Then we have population pyramids, diversity conservation. That is, evil quadrant. One question is guaranteed always. Then we have adaptations, population interaction, that is mutualism, amensalism, commensalism, you name it. Now students, before the end of the video, let me tell you one thing. That is, if you are a class 10 student or class 12 student and you have got really good marks and if you want to celebrate with us, we are coming to Coimbatore on 28th May 5 p.m. We are keeping an event where we will be giving out amazing goodies, gifts as well as felicitating the really good scorers in class 10th and class 12th. Or if you're a Neet 25 aspirant now, you want to crack Neet 2025, for that also we have something, that is your DNA batch. All of you know DNA batch, right? So it has been started already and I've been teaching there. I already started with basics botany and I've also started with cell. So you do not want to be late into that. And I'll see you in the next class. Take care. Bye-bye.